She's your girl, get Christie love. Get Christie love. Get Christie love. Coolest nights when things are tough, get Christie love. Take our advice if it gets rough, get Christie love. Get Christie love. Get Christie love.
She's the cop?
Oh, yeah.
You're under arrest, sugar.
Come on, baby. You could help me. You like me, don't you, Nate?
You're used up, Nora. You don't do your job as well as you used to. Now, when a man says you have to go back to the dance hall, that's what you do.
The man says. Was it the man who ordered the overdose for Rita, too? Is that why you did it, Nate?
Rita got cozy with the cops. And if your mouth runs off much more, it could get unhealthy for you. Now, go and wash up. And quit your blubbering. Yeah? What is this?
It's downtown time, Mr. Donan. We want to chat.
Look, Badge 101, or whatever your name is. The case is over. There were no witnesses. Rita Stevens is dead. Now, you remember? Now, the judge dismissed my case.
There's more to talk about. Now, let's go. Now.
Oh, sure. The man wants to talk, so we talk. But you're wasting your time.
Now. It was too bad about the Stevens girl, wasn't it, Mr. Donan?
Look, cop, I don't know what's dancing in your head, but I've been sprung. And you're just gonna have to buy that action. My lawyer's gonna get a call, and I'm gonna walk before the first question is asked.
You're a very powerful man. I'm concerned.
Yeah, you better be. Hey, this ain't the way downtown.
We're taking a shortcut. Get out.
What's this?
It's called justice, Mr. Donan.
Look, cop, I don't know what your problem is, but...
You see, you beat the system, so the system needs help. And that's what I'm doing.
You can't do this. You can't do this!
George, give me a close shot of those numbers, or letters, or whatever they are. Good. And would you give me a couple, one from the hedge and another angle from the wall?
Well, there's a dozen possibilities who could have shot him, Christie. You know, Rita Stevens' father, for one, he's convinced that Donan was responsible for her death.
Yeah, who isn't?
Well, let's face it, anybody that Crumb came in contact with was plenty of mood.
Anyone make any sense out of those marks scratched in the dirt?
Well, Matt, they're either the number 10 or the letters I-O, or something else altogether.
Okay, we start backtracking. Belmont, cover the autopsy. Caruso, you start at Donan's apartment, run down his movements. Christie, take Rita Stevens' father. Check them out. We'll meet at 7, see where we are.
As of this hour, the jury is still out deliberating the fate of Eddie McNamara, accused killer of undercover narcotics officer Johnny Singer. There is no indication when a verdict may be reached. Now for the weather.
What's to deliberate?
Johnny Singer was killed in cold blood. McNamara's gun was still smoking when you guys got there, right?
And that's exactly what we told the jury. Let's just hope that they remember it.
Well, then, back to the story. The guy is going through the third checkout counter, and then...
Right, okay, so Steve is right over him, watching the whole thing from the two-way mirror. And the guy pulls his gun on the cashier. Steve moves over to get a better view.
Only I step off this rafter, and my foot goes right through a drywall ceiling, and I jump right down.
He falls right on top of the guy, knocks him out cold. The guy never even knew it hit him. I've never even seen a thing like that in my life.
Exactly.
You're loud.
Hi, Christie.
Hi, Dave.
It's been a while.
Oh, well, if it were left to Lieutenant Reardon, it'd be a lot longer. Hey, business is booming.
Great. The best thing I ever did was resign from the academy 5 years ago.
You capitalist. I still say we'd have made great partners.
Well, let's just say in my case it didn't run in my family. But look at around. Cops everywhere. I can't stay away from them.
How's your dad?
You know, the inactivity gets to him every once in a while. You'd think he'd adjust after 6 years, but being an active cop most of your life, a bullet in the spine is... It's a pretty tough way to be put out to pasture.
I guess it was pretty disappointing when you resigned, huh?
Let's say you adjusted. Your table's ready.
Oh, okay.
Hey, here Nate Dolan got it. How's it going?
Well, for my part, a blank wall. And from the look on Matt's face, I'd say that's just about what the case is.
Lieutenant?
Hello, Dave.
The waitress will be with you in a minute. Enjoy.
Thank you.
So, where are we? Belmont?
The medical examiner said the man was flat out executed. The slugs stayed clean enough for comparison, and ballistics hit pay dirt. Oh, the same gun was used in another unsolved homicide.
Which one?
The Anthony Olson murder case in the Valley.
Isn't that the clown that extorted all those old people with that phony cancer cure? 2 of them died?
The same, except the Valley guys couldn't prove it was Olson.
All right, so another no good Nick gets iced. How do you figure Olson and Donan tie in?
I haven't got a clue, but right now that's up to you to find out. What about Rita Stevens' father?
He's got an airtight alibi, Matt.
Joe?
I connected with Donan's girlfriend, Nora Watson. Apartment manager says that she left the building about 9. Now, Donan gets iced about that time, so I don't think she's the shooter. But she had to be in the apartment when he left. My hunch is that he didn't leave alone. His car was still in the garage.
Well, then she knows whom he was with.
She don't know nothing. She says he's split alone. I don't believe her. She's afraid of something, so we're gonna have to get it out of her another way.
You got her located?
The Crystal Ballroom. She's back at the bottom.
Christie?
Oh, you're not suggesting I do the dime a dance routine, are you?
No, Christie. It's a bucket dance.
Oh, inflation. Says girls want it.
Okay, you passed the reading test. Now turn around. Well, come on, turn around. Yeah, you got the right fixtures, too.
Well, in case you're interested, I also know how to dance.
Honey, I once saw a bear who knew how to dance, and all it got him was a dead mackerel. No, all you have to know around here is how to keep your toes from getting squashed, your shins from getting kicked, and your ribs broken. Think you can handle it?
Well, that all depends on how much more I get than the bear.
Well, tickets cost $1 apiece. That entitles the gentleman to one dance or 5 minutes conversation. It takes 40%.
Well, won't exactly keep me in caviar, but it beats a dead mackerel. I'll take it.
Good, good. What do we call you?
Christie. Rose.
Why not? We once had a girl named Starry Night.
Where do I start?
Oh, just go mingle, honey.
Well, that's one way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Surprise for you.
I have a feeling you do.
Shall we, please?
Well, be my guest.
Pop? What's new?
Oh, nothing much. How you doing, Dave? Been a couple of days.
Yeah. Busy. Station is really jumping. This new lieutenant has got us going all in 10 different ways.
Well, that's the life of a cop.
That's right. How's the new TV working?
Well, it's great. I still think you shouldn't have wasted your money on it. The old one was good enough.
No, no, no. Not for the Sarge. He deserves the best. How you feeling?
okay, Dave. I'm fine.
Remember those stakeout stories you used to tell me about when you were on robbery?
Yeah.
I got one that'll crack you up. Yesterday, my partner and I are on stakeout in the supermarket up above. You know, the two-way mirror? Now, just as the bandit is making his way through the checkout counter, my partner slips off the rafter, the drywall gives way and crashed right through the ceiling. Guess where he landed?
Tell me.
Right on top of the bandit. The poor guy never even knew what hit him. And I thought it was funny anyway.
Oh, no.
You out of tickets?
Only in that pocket.
Oh. Listen, Sugar, even Ginger Rogers had to take a rest every now and then. What do you say, huh?
Later?
Later. I'll be here.
Thanks.
Hi, do you mind?
Be my guest.
Thanks. Oh, boy, I tell you, if feet had a union, mine would be on strike right now.
You'll get used to it. 6 or 7 months from now.
Oh, no, I won't. I don't intend to be here that long.
Yeah, I know. Just passing through on your way to fame and fortune. I've heard that one before. In fact, I said it myself. Name's Nora. What's yours?
Christie.
Whatever made you pick this joint?
Someone I knew had an interest in it. Nate Donan.
Good old Nate. How well did you know him?
Not very well.
You're fortunate. Nate was a lowlife, and he got what he deserved.
Maybe, but who could hate someone that much?
Got a few hours? I'll give you a list. If you want my opinion. I think the boss finally caught up with him. Nate probably cheated him like he cheated everyone else.
Now, is that the liquor talking, Nora, or do you really know something? I figured as much. It's the liquor talking, not you.
For your information, I was there when they came and got him.
They?
Yeah. I heard Nate say, the man wanted to talk. And around here, there's only one man. The boss man. Mr. Big Shot himself.
Who's that?
Right over there. Gus Hawkins.
Would you excuse me?
Where are you going?
Well, didn't you tell me that Mr. Gus Hawkins was the boss around here? Well, this little girl is going to see about getting herself promoted.
Hey, you can't walk over there and ask for a promotion.
You just stand here, Sugar, and watch me. Mr. Hawkins, name's Christie. We've got a lot to talk about.
Like what?
Like my future. You see, Sugar, Mama always said I never belonged in a place like this. And believe me, you don't argue with Mama.
And what's that got to do with me?
Well, folks say that Mr. Gus Hawkins can see that the right girl gets to the right places.
Folks say Christie has to offer.
Something special. Real special, if you know what I mean.
Well, I ain't sure, but I think it's worth talking about.
Over dinner?
That's as good a place as any.
And a lot better than most, Sugar. I'm ready if you are.
back in business.
Good. It'll take me a nice long joyride tomorrow.
Just don't get any speeding tickets.
Don't worry.
We interrupt this program to bring you this late news bulletin on the trial of Eddie.
Turn it up, Pop.
At 8 o'clock tonight, the jury returned a verdict in the celebrated case of accused cop killer Eddie McNamara. The verdict? Not guilty. There have been various reactions to the verdict. The district attorney made the strongest statement, indicating it was the most severe miscarriage of justice he's seen in 25 years of practice. But what of Eddie McNamara himself?
What do I think about getting off? It's great, that's what. Man, that jury really was something, huh?
Mr. McNamara, now that you've been acquitted, would you like to make some remarks about the officer, Johnny Singer?
Yeah. May rest in peace.
We now return you to our regular schedule.
I know what it's like, Dave. Don't let it eat on you.
I know it happens. Look, I've got a lot to do. I'll see you tomorrow.
What's this all about?
I'll explain it to you, Mr. McNamara, as soon as we get to the station.
What kind of a bummer is this anyway?
It's no bummer, Eddie.
Well, I thought we were supposed to go to the station.
And where would that get us? The stations, the courts, the juries. Somehow it just can't do the job.
Hey, man. Look, I don't know what you've got in mind, but...
Justice, Eddie. The kind of justice that Johnny Singer didn't get. Get out. Get out.
Please, man, huh? Please. Please, don't. Oh. Please don't, huh? Please. Look, I'll do anything. I'll do anything.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, okay, I'll hold on.
Okay, I explained the promotion setup. How do you like it?
I love it. It's going to be very useful to me later, believe me.
I like your style, Christie. I mean, you know, you got some class. But it's nowhere without me.
Easy, sugar. You'll get indigestion.
I get it. Later. Something special, huh?
Right. Something special. That's exactly what I've got in mind. Saved by the pasta.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing, sugar. Eat up. Eat up.
The sauce, you know? That's the best part, huh? My own recipe.
What? Christie's gonna love to hear that. Okay, I'll tell her right away. Bye-bye.
Would you excuse me a minute? I'll be right back.
Don't worry. I'll be right here.
Oh. I'm just about to call a screaming halt to that octopus out there. Hey, with some testimony from a few girls, we can probably get him on a 266I. And I don't think he killed Nate Donan.
Well, Lieutenant agrees. Just called.
And?
Eddie McNamara was just hit, and ballistics says it was the same gun used to kill Donan.
Well, I guess I'm through operating with that grabber.
Well, we can walk out of here and leave that grabber for later.
Not on your life. Sugar?
Hey, I've been thinking. I got just the right spot for you.
You do, huh?
Of course, that all depends on how well you perform.
Oh, Mr. Hawkins, I can perform. You just watch how nicely I walk out of here.
Hey, where you going? Huh? Get back there. Nobody walks out on Gus Hawkins, huh?
Well, you're just about to witness a first.
Yeah, well, I'm going to teach you some respect. Huh? I tell you, you're going to perform. You know what? You're going to perform.
Well, have it your own way, sugar.
Girl.
Get out of here.
Remember, sugar, the sauce is the best part. Bye.
I checked their packages, their backgrounds, their prison records, everything, and I'm convinced there's no common connection between Olson, Donan, and McNamara.
Except that they all got iced by the same gun, and they're each criminals in their own specialty.
Well, there is one common denominator. Each of them was just recently acquitted in court.
What are you getting at?
Well, it's just a hunch. But look at the reports. Donan, Olson both leave with somebody. Apparently, willingly, unafraid. Then they're dead.
You're saying that each one of them knew the killer?
Or that the killer had some kind of authority. Like maybe a badge. That's it.
That's what?
Nora said Nate Donan went to talk to the man, only she thought it referred to the boss, Gus Hawkins. She used the two words interchangeably.
You mean what the man referred to is a cop?
Could be.
We better talk to the lieutenant about it.
You know what you're saying. Vigilantes. A death squad of disgruntled policemen. You know what that means?
We're open to another theory, Matt.
Okay, let's find one. Another angle. Anything? Okay, I guess the only place to start is with a psychological profile. Get some kind of an idea what sort of a character we're looking for.
Lieutenant, this article on the Nate Donan homicide.
What about it?
It mentions his girlfriend, Nora Watson. She was in the apartment when the killer came to get him.
Let me see.
Matt, if the killer reads that...
I know. Arrange protection for her, fast.
It's all right, honey. Whoever it is, we'll get him.
Are you gonna get him before he kills me or after?
Come on.
You understand, a psychological profile merely provides a breakdown of factors. Psychological factors which, put together, make the chemistry to create the kind of person you're looking for. It's not exact by any means, but it's a start.
Well, that's all we have to go on. Can you help, Doc?
What you're proposing is possible. It's also very frightening.
Yeah, Matt Reardon felt the same way.
You know I've personally tested all the people who've come on in this job in the past 6 years.
Yeah, I know. Me included. How'd I do?
You're here, right along with 7,000 others.
Right. And I've got to take a look at them all. What about that profile, Doc?
Well, there's nothing definite. But we could start with younger men, say between 25 and 35. Short-tempered, perhaps in the average IQ level, someone who suffered from some form of rejection, high frustration level.
Seconds. Attention.
Hi. Hi, Steve.
Hey.
Pretty good.
Hi.
Hi, yourself.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up, but I have to admit he's beat me twice already.
I had a good score.
You see what I mean, Christie? I invite him up here as a guest, and he wipes me out.
I'm impressed. Very good.
Hey, you ought to take him on. She's a regular Annie Oakley.
I beat Caruso and Belmont, and you're next.
Oh, some other time. I'm knee-deep in paperwork today.
What about a rain check?
One of these days. Be good, huh?
See you later.
On the line, when the target starts, fire 5 rounds in 15 seconds. Attention.
This fall.
The results of the finest computer equipment, a leading psychologist, and 2 days' hard work.
And?
And the descriptors narrowed us down to 800 working police officers. And guess what? We all made the list, and in alphabetical order. Belmont, Caruso, Love, and Reardon.
I don't know about these other guys, Christie, but you and I are okay.
So much for that.
Maybe we're in the wrong ballpark.
Why do you say that?
Well, it makes sense. I mean, we've all been through the shrink process. If there was really anything wrong, we wouldn't be here.
Some people get strange after they're on the job.
If they get on the job at all.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe what we're looking for is somebody who washed out, like on a psych.
That's worth a try.
I know. Back to the computer.
That's it. 6 years worth. And it may mean nothing. 600 boiled down to possible 12. Well, if any of the Academy washouts fits, it's right there. But you have to remember, it's still a lot of guesswork.
I'll handle it with kid gloves. Dave Thomas. I thought this list was just washouts.
Why do you say that?
Well, Dave wasn't washed out. He resigned.
Well, Christie, we give every man an opportunity to save face.
What?
Well, Thomas didn't measure up on the emotional stability factors. He was either resign or be removed. And we always give a man that choice. And keep it confidential.
But he was so convincing.
Wouldn't you be?
Come in.
Hi, Sarge. Christie Love. Remember me?
Oh, sure. Sure, you went through the academy with Dave.
Right. How have you been?
Oh, I'm fine. Come in. Sit down. Make yourself at home.
Thank you.
Yes, I remember. Dave brought you over with one of his other classmates right after you started the academy. What was his name? Espinoza. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's marvelous. It's been such a while. You have a fantastic memory.
Not such a while. I've been following you a bit. That Clovis murder case last year. You did a nice piece of work on that.
Oh, an admirer.
Well, you know, once a cop, always a snoop, huh? Oh, it was a beautiful case, Christie.
Thank you, Sarge. You know something? You were nice the day I met you, and you're still nice.
I only wish I could have been there to see you kids graduate.
Graduate?
Well, yes, Dave tried to make it out to be nothing, I guess for my sake. In those days, I couldn't even move my little finger.
Oh, Dave's always talking about you, Sarge. He's so proud of you. You know, you were some kind of cop.
Dave is some kind of cop. He sure is moving up there.
Sarge.
Yes, I couldn't be more pleased. Can you imagine making investigator in 3 years?
Sarge,
And working on robbery homicide already. That's quite an achievement. In my day, you didn't get near a job like that for at least 6, 7 years. Yes, sir. He is something else, that Dave. There should be more cops like him. Strong, proud, confident.
You know, don't you?
I've known all along.
Was it that important to him, Sarge, to live this way, to make believe for so long?
Well, that's not it. Dave did it for me. Didn't want me to know he resigned. 5 years. 5 years, and I never told him I knew. He's a good boy. He's a good son. I guess thought it might hurt me to know that he didn't want to be a cop.
Oh, I think he did, Sarge. I think Dave wanted to be a police officer more than anything else. I'll see you soon.
What did she want?
Oh, nothing much, really. She said she ran into you a few days ago, got to thinking about me, decided to drop by.
Just like a friendly visit.
It turned out to be more, Dave.
Like?
Like reminding an old man he should stop playing games with the son he loves. Even if he's a cop or a banker or a clerk or whatever you've been doing for 5 years. Dave, she didn't tell me anything I haven't known all along. Except maybe we should have had this talk a long time ago.
Pop, I'm sorry.
No, Dave. I'm the one to be sorry.
Like you asked, Christie, I checked personnel. Sarge Thomas's badge number.
Thanks, Steve. Number 101. That's probably what Donan was trying to scratch in the dirt. Kind of takes us a step closer, doesn't it?
Yeah, but worthless in court. Christie, without good, solid evidence, we don't stand a chance to put him away. Those are the facts.
Steakoff?
Dave? Christie.
Christie?
Listen, I was thinking about that offer you made the other day.
Offer?
The pistol match. I have to qualify in a week, so I thought maybe a little competition would bring me up for it.
Is that so?
Hey, you're not gonna back out now, are you?
No, of course not. When did you have in mind?
Tonight, maybe? Hogan's Alley. It's a great course.
All right. What time?
9 o'clock?
9 it is.
Okay, I'll see you there. Bye.
Christie,
Hi, Dave.
you really think you can beat me?
Well, I can try.
Kind of lonely around here. Quiet.
Yeah, well, this place doesn't get much business this time of night. I assumed you used the .38.
I usually do, but I figured this was a special occasion.
Oh, well, I'm flattered.
Shall we?
You ready?
I hear you paid Pop a visit.
Yeah, I was in the neighborhood.
I guess it was kind of hard for you to understand.
I understood it, Dave. You just didn't want to hurt him.
It's unfair. You know that?
Unfair?
I wanted this job to be my life. Just like Sarge. Just like him. You know, don't you? That they washed me out of here.
Why do you say that, Dave?
Because I could have been a good cop. I was born to be.
Good thinking.
You see? I've got what it takes. Judgment, reaction. But they overlook that. They don't know what a good cop is.
What is a good cop, Dave?
Everything that they said that I wasn't. Brains, guts, someone to protect society. To rid it of the scum that hurts innocent people.
A miss?
It was enough to stop him.
The shoulder hit.
See, now that'll stop him. And that's the only way to stop them.
Is that what you think a good cop should be, Dave?
That's what we have to be. No one else will do the job.
Or what about the courts, the prisons?
What good are they?
For one thing, they protect the innocent, Dave. You don't. It's been you killing all those people, hasn't it?
Yes.
And you're not going to stop me, Christie. What I'm doing is too important. You see, Olson and Donan and McNamara, they should have all been put away. I'm just doing what the court should have done.
I don't hear a good cop talking now, Dave.
I didn't think you would understand me. Give me your gun, Christie. Please. Please. I'm sorry, Christie. I'm sorry.
Police! Hold it, Thomas!
But what I did was right. I know I was right. I was right. I was right. I don't care what anybody says. I was right. I know I'm right. I know I am.
Christie, hi. Hi, honey. I just finished giving my deposition. I sure hope it does some good.
Nora, your testimony is going to limit Mr. Gus Hawkins' dancing to an 8x10 cell, and for far less than $1 a twirl, too. Thank you.
Listen, thank you. Would it be all right if I gave you a call once in a while?
I'd like that, Nora.
Okay, well, I'll be seeing you around. Bye.
Bye. Hi, guys.
Christie. What did the judge decide about Dave?
Oh, he's going to get his psychiatric commitment.
Good.
Next to nothing.
Well, that'll do. Advice has a special undercover assignment for you.
In Chinatown?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I like it.